We're at Saks Fifth Avenue on 50th and 5th Avenue. It's a great store. This year, it's the theme of the Land of 1,000 Delights. You can see here from this window, it's like just a more modest approach in the beginning. I think this year they decided to not go too elaborate on all the windows. There'll be some other windows that'll be much more elaborate, but this window is going to be a little bit, these few windows in the beginning are not so elaborate, just showing the different delights that are out there. Candy in terms of also culture. So there's that slight theme, slightly tinged with exotic, but yet still normal for New York. You can see here, very well done, for everything. Of course, as all these stores in New York do, they put a lot of effort into all their window displays for the holiday because many people come by just to see the windows. And you can see like how nicely they've done all the windows here. You can see how beautiful this is. And you can look at this other window here, where it has just a couple of people, a couple of girls in the window. Again, the theme, the Land of 1,000 Delights. Different styles, beautiful styles for the holidays. Where people might wear this, that will be a question, but people still buy this. And it's like a very interesting theme. You look at how they do it, and it's very well done. But as I said before, these windows at Saks seems like they were cutting down on the costs and not putting as much effort into it, but that's understandable. Like the economy that we have now makes for a time when people don't want to put a lot of money into the window displays. You can see that with like the other windows that are more elaborate. There are not as many for Saks Fifth Avenue. Here, this gets a little bit more elaborate. It's a little bit nicer to see everything here. But just so glamorous. Even by New York standards, most people wouldn't wear these dresses on a regular basis. These would be more for galas and other events, but the irony is that a lot of people who would wear these kinds of dresses for galas and other events would only be able to wear them once. Now, thanks to social media, a lot of times when people wear these elegant dresses, their pictures get taken. So now, when your picture is taken in an elegant outfit, and you wear the same outfit again, you have a lot of cruel people out there who will more than likely point out that that dress was worn before. So to avoid that, a lot of girls and ladies are required to think carefully about what they will wear. You can see here, just such elegant clothes. And yet, you see people who do wear this in New York, who want original creations, so that something looks different. We'll take a bigger look here. This is where we walked from. All those windows for the Land of 1,000 Delights. Here, we're gonna see more of this. The beautiful window display. We're very close to where the more elaborate displays are. But as I said before, I think they wanted to cut down on costs. That's why they didn't have all the windows with an elaborate display like they've done other years. Isn't this dress just beautiful? What an elaborate dress. Now, a lot of times when you go to 40th and 8th Avenue, or 39th and 8th Avenue, or 38th and 8th Avenue, you'll see material like this on display. So in theory, someone can create their own dress, but it's a lot of work, a lot of effort. Sometimes it might not always work out the way you intend, and especially for someone who wants everything perfect the first time. You don't want to take the chance of making your own creation only to discover that your creation was not accurately done. But I just must say that everything here is just done impeccably well. The dresses are done impeccably well. Displays are a little simple, but that's understandable. You can see here. And then another one of the displays here. This is a little bit more simple, but refined. Something that could go off well in New York. I think the problem with a lot of the outfits are that if it's too elaborate, you could wear it once and get away with it once, but that would be it. Now we're coming to the more elaborate displays, where this is the talent of the production of putting it all together. You can see here, Act 1, a piece of cake. Isn't this great? Let's take a better look at this here. Here, Act 2, food fight. You can see here, beautiful. Of course, it's just a joke that it's a food fight, but so well done. You can see how everyone put a lot of effort into this. So usually, Saks Fifth Avenue and Macy's vie for who does the better windows. And it's like both put a lot of work into it. Both have a high traffic volume near their stores. So both want people to see their various windows. And you can see there's so much always here. Act 3. You're very welcome. Isn't this great, just seeing this? It's just amazing the amount of work that gets put into this. How wonderful this is just to see. How lucky everyone is in New York to have such great windows here for everyone to see. And how much work gets put into this. I'm just always amazed, like when the stores put the effort into it, it can be really nice. And this is Act 4, Sugar High. We've all been through the sugar highs, eating a little bit too much sugar, more than we should. You can see here. Act 5, bake a leg. Isn't this great, seeing this? How wonderful this is. It's just so well done. It's just an amazing creation that they do every single year. You can see here. I think this is a takeoff on A Christmas Carol, having little puppets under the dress. Here, Act 5, bittersweet chocolate. But it's very nice to see all the displays and everything done. You can see, let's take a look back to see where we came from. Do you see how beautiful it is on Fifth Avenue? How people just love it. And this is normally extremely crowded around here. But because it's about 1:30 in the morning, it's not so crowded. 1:30 in the morning on Christmas Eve. But this is 1:30 in the morning, Christmas Eve morning. So people are just not around yet. They have other things to do. Now again, this is Act 6, bittersweet chocolate. You know, so that's the theme that they like to have for the various celebrations. Let's take a look at the other windows. So what typically happens, they wanted to have some of the windows be really elaborate. The other windows are again continuation of the Land of a Thousand Delights, but just less elaborate. But the dresses are just really well done. You can see here. Another beautiful dress. You can see how well they do this. Now again, these are more dresses that people can wear on a regular basis, you know, if they go to different events. But there's a lot of maintenance with that too. You know, when you're going to wear dresses like this, you have to really maintain it. Now there is a nice dress, again with the theme of the land of 1,000 delights. Now there, it's a beautiful dress, but I can see that's not going to last a long time. With all those feathers, you can see that. No, it's going to last just a few times, and then you're done. Now there is something that could be worn all the time. Again, this is the land of 1,000 delights, or Saks Fifth Avenue. And a lot of people just love walking by these windows. It's kind of like a fun thing to do, a free fun thing to do. Something that is offered by New York, because there's so many people who visit New York. It's such a great way of seeing what's going on. So it makes it very easy for people to kind of understand what's happening and see what the styles are and the various fashion trends, and at the same time just enjoy a time out to see what's going on. There you see. Now all these different dresses were by the very high-end designers, but people actually loved it. People actually love to see it, and the designers look at it as almost an honor to be there, to be putting everything together to help with the designs.